You think being a Roman legionary was all glory and conquest? Think again. These soldiers endured one of the most brutal training regimens in ancient history, and their daily life was anything but glamorous. When a young Roman citizen enlisted at age 18, he committed to 25 years of service. 25 years. That's long enough to serve under multiple emperors, fight in countless provinces, and if you were lucky, survive to retirement. But first, you had to make it through training. The initial training was relentless. Recruits marched 30 kilometers a day in full armor, carrying over 100 pounds of equipment. Their practice weapons were deliberately twice as heavy as real ones. Why? So, when they finally held an actual gladius in battle, it would feel light as a feather. They trained against wooden posts called pallus, striking them thousands of times until their movements became pure muscle memory. Thrust, block, thrust, block. Hour after hour, day after day. But weapons training was just the beginning. Every single evening, after marching all day, legionaries had to build a complete fortified camp from scratch. Ditches, ramparts, wooden stakes, the whole thing. And they had exactly 5 hours to do it. This wasn't busy work. This was survival. A properly built camp meant the difference between waking up alive or being slaughtered in your sleep. The food? Simple and repetitive. Each legionary received 830 grams of grain daily, mostly wheat. They ground it themselves, baked their own bread, and shared meals with their contubernium, a unit of 8 men who did everything together. They ate, slept, fought, and died together. These 8 men shared a single tent on campaign, and their bond was unbreakable. When not on campaign, the day began at sunrise with roll call and inspection. A dirty sword or sloppy armor could earn you lashes, fines, or reduced rations. Then came the drills. Even veteran soldiers trained twice daily when in garrison, once a day when experienced. They practiced formations, learned to fight as a single coordinated unit, and mastered the tactics that made Rome unstoppable. The testudo formation, where shields locked together like a tortoise shell. The wedge formation, a triangle of soldiers designed to crack enemy lines wide open. Every movement was rehearsed until it became instinct. Because in battle, there was no time to think. You reacted, or you died. And when battle finally came, all that training paid off. While barbarian warriors fought as individuals, Roman legionaries fought as a machine. Shoulder to shoulder, shields overlapping, short swords thrusting low beneath the shield wall. The enemy couldn't reach them, but they could reach the enemy. It was brutal, efficient, and terrifyingly effective. This was the daily reality of a Roman legionary. Not the glory you see in movies, but the grinding discipline, the exhausting labor, and the unbreakable brotherhood that forged the greatest military force the ancient world had ever seen.